to Intuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into a collective message. I'm going to start with the Divine Masculine's energy, and we're going to see where they're currently at in terms of this connection. There's a lot of heavy love energy coming from the masculine collective. Just recognizing who it is you are at the core, like experiencing your energy more deeply and experiencing it on a spiritual level as well. I think that this has been one of the most significant parts of the journey to help the Divine Masculines along is for them to experience spirituality. I feel like for a lot of them, dreaming more intensely or seeing things through the dream state has been really eye-opening. So there's a lot of love energy coming from the Divine Masculine collective because they can feel things more deeply in this connection, whereas before maybe it felt like it was one-sided, where the Divine Feminines were feeling things more intuitively, more deeply, more emotionally. But I feel like a lot of your masculines are now starting to tap into more of the emotional side of this connection. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Divine Masculines and use the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and we'll see what's going on with them when it comes to this connection with you, Divine Feminine. Okay, there could be something in the title of the reading that's already resonating with you guys. I want to thank you guys so much for your presence on the channel, for checking out the memberships, for connecting with me for personal sessions. You guys have been crazy connecting with me in the last little while for the one-to-one sessions, and I've really been enjoying it. I did have the opportunity to speak to someone in our Divine Masculine collective, and so I think it's really exciting because that's the first time I've ever had such a grounded conversation. So I want to confirm, like, a lot of the Divine Masculines are looking for clarity on trying to understand just how not to scare you off at this time, Divine Feminine. They see you as just maybe not wanting to look back. For some of you, they could see you as the runner at this time, not wanting to have anything to do with like emotional love. It's like you're just on this journey of wanting freedom. It could feel like you're not wanting, or you know what, I also perceive them as seeing you being like very afraid of the intensity of what's right in front of you. You could be wrapping your head around really earthly things as well, Divine Feminines, like you know, like certain contracts or certain societal beliefs, or, you know, waiting for things to be aligned in a perfect way in order for the connection between you two to thrive. Whereas I feel many of the Divine Masculines are in this place of like, are you crazy? Like, let us just enjoy one another. And so that's basically the gist of the energy, okay? I'm going to tap into the masculines and see what they want you to know, Divine Feminine, okay? What do they want you to know about this connection, this love to you? You are driving them insane, I feel, for some of you. I'm not going to take all of these, but I will take what's at the very top and bottom. We have the Flirt card, and it's also safe for you to love. So they want you to open up or maybe extend your lighthearted energy towards them. They could feel like maybe you need to lighten up and enjoy the moment that you're safe with them. Many of you might be getting glimpses of this, but you really don't know how to hang on or hold on to it. Because again, I feel like for a lot of you, societal patterns or programming has a lot to do with you feeling safe in your Divine Masculine's presence, okay? What is stopping the Divine Feminines from feeling like it's safe to be in the masculine's presence and just enjoy this? Okay, you're waiting for divine timing to occur. Okay, something about divine timing. It could have to do with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Okay, so this could be affecting the connection in some way. For many of you, it could be children, it could be family. Pay attention. And we also have fire signs coming up: Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, but I feel like the Divine Feminines are waiting for something to play out. Maybe it has something to do with these signs. It could be karmic partners, soulmate partners. Maybe some of you have children who are these signs. Your husband's Divine Feminines, long-term partners. Maybe some of you could be separated, living together. A lot of you are waiting for something to fully close out. The energy I'm picking up on here is like many of you with this divine timing card, you're waiting for the perfect timing, and I feel like a lot of your divine masculines are like, listen, we're never going to have the right timing. All we have is now. He's eager to just be with you physically. Many of you, oh, okay. Many of you might be seeing 717 a lot right now, because I feel like that offer, that love offer, that's why I'm feeling like a lot of love energy coming from the masculine collective, okay? They're ready to step out of their comfort zone and cling to just all the reasons that may be stopping you two from being together, okay? I feel like South Node represents everything that you guys have been born into and given, but I mean, divine timing is like pushing this North Node energy of like, you're my purpose and I'm going to experience every bit of you I can in this lifetime. I don't care what it is on the outside that may be keeping us apart. Many of you as well might be feeling like, you know, you're having to step out of your comfort zone. A lot of you may be entangled in third party energy, I feel, for this. That's why the divine feminines are so wrapped up in waiting for divine timing to occur. I feel like it could be cycles as well, ending off with karmic energies. Something about you guys just not being comfortable. Comfort zone here. You're not comfortable or feeling like it's safe enough to love just yet because of just maybe other parties here that could be affecting this connection, okay? But again, a lot of your masculines are just eager to tear through all of that and just make this offer to you. There's a lot of growth happening with this connection, and I feel like with growth in summer, this summer has been like, phew, okay, a lot of emotions have been unraveling, especially within the masculine collective, okay? I feel like there's a sense of like, I don't care. Life is too short to worry about anything that's keeping you apart. I feel like with divine timing, it's telling me that like, okay, what I see is like for third party stuff, if you guys are married, you guys don't care. And it's like if being together is the thing that ends up making certain things break down or causing tower moments, then I feel like for some of you that is just how the journey is going to go for a lot of you. And many of you may be feeling this on an intuitive level. It's very hard to cope, or it's very hard to deal with the fact that divine timing, the clock ticking here, many of you might feel this energy seeping through in your realities, and it can feel very stressful. It can feel like you're having to be in two places at once, like your heart is literally tearing in two, and you can feel very ungrounded at this time. But you know, ask for assistance. You're getting the clarity card and the third eye card for a reason. Open up your eyes, guys, because I feel like for some of you here, I'm getting this feeling of just suffocation. I will just call it like I see it, okay? I feel like a divine masculine pacing back and forth here, really wanting to make this offer towards you. It's a love offer, but you're hesitating here, divine feminine. They're letting you know that it's safe to experience this, but you're very caught up on the earthly contracts, wanting to do this by the book, forcing your divine masculine's hand to do this by the book. Okay, so that may be what's kind of keeping you guys apart. You might have the clarity, divine feminine, that if you guys don't do this by the book, there's going to be a lot of regret. Okay, repression as well. I feel like many of your masculines have to come to terms with their true selves. That is what the challenge here is between you two. That's the lesson that the divine feminine's bringing to the table. He might feel safe. Okay, he's your counterpart. Of course, he's going to feel that way, right? No matter what kind of offers he brings to the table, it's easy to just want to sink in to his energy. But whoever you are, divine feminine, I feel like you're very stubborn. It could be maybe something in your birth chart. You could be a fixed sign. I can't think of all of them right now. I want to say like Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. But if you're a fixed sign, which I feel heavily coming from the divine feminine here, you're waiting on divine timing. It's like you're slowing this down. You're not wanting anybody to have any regrets. And I feel like many of your masculines are just wanting to be impulsive about this all. Okay, a lot of them are isolating right now, really heavy in their thoughts. And I think that heavy in their thoughts is like heavy in love. They're heavy in love with you, but maybe you're not wanting to cross some line or some boundary. Let's get some more romance angel cards. Heavy in love. What's going on with your divine masculines? What is this heavy in love feeling? Okay, past life relationships. That's why I feel like dreams as well could be very significant. They have that clarity about who you are, Divine Feminine, with the past life card here. I feel like dreams are showing them a lot, and that's why they don't care. They feel like it's going to take too long to break through any kind of contracts that are in the way. I'm surprised the till debt do us part card didn't come out here. Stability, harmony, flow. Maybe that could be what it is they're waiting on, or it could be what the divine, they know that you're waiting on, Divine Feminine, is you're waiting for everything to align and to be perfect, and for you two to have stability in order to experience this. But someone's masculine just wants to get the ball rolling. I feel like, I hate to say it, guys, but it's like some of you might be dealing with like third party energy, where many of your masculines are caught up in situations where like a third party simply just won't go. They won't let go. Many of your masculines may feel very stuck to the point where they're like boldly pursuing you, even though they may be in another situation. And I feel like, as weird as it is, it's coming off as like somebody doesn't care. It's like they want that person to leave. They want that person to walk away. They've made it clear to this person that their heart is somewhere else. And as much as they've hated, to have regrets over some of their decisions, they can't repress who it is they are and what it is they feel. Okay? Many of you may be getting like certain messages or readings around the karmic energy coming up again, where it kind of felt like for a long time that wasn't an issue. But now for many of you, it's coming up again. It's like those towers they're no longer stable. Many of you might have gone through a long period of separation as well from your divine masculines, where it seemed as though they were in a very stable connection with stability, flow, and harmony. But that tower is coming to, it's coming to shake, okay? We have closed off, guarded, resistance. Someone could have kept maybe like a false sense of stability and flow and harmony going for a really long time, to the point where it's now cracking. Many of your masculines are experiencing spiritual growth on this journey. So what I'm seeing is like, before a lot of your divine masculines experienced awakening energy, they were like under the illusion or spell of the karmic, because they were easy to manipulate, because their mind was just so 3D, right? Like, oh, the divine feminine is weird. She believes in all this spiritual stuff. They might have judged you based off of like your status. Like for a lot of you, there's definitely a lot of differences with like age, race, culture, stuff like that. Very taboo stuff that keeps you two apart. This karmics could be family members as well. You guys don't fit into each other's worlds. Energy like that. But what the karmic energies weren't counting on was the third eye opening up for clarity, right? And what I feel from your divine masculines, guys, is like they can't stop flirting with you, and they could never stop flirting with you. There was always this feeling of familiarity with you, and even though people might have warned them, karmic energies, okay? And this could ring a bell for some of you. Some of these people might be karmics, okay? Whenever like double signs are showing up, I feel like it's like a lot of people in your connection. A lot of people kept you guys away. This energy, talking, influencing, okay? You, divine feminine, you can't be influenced, and that's just your gift as the divine feminine, okay? Empathic, high priestess energy, hierophant energy, that type of stuff. And it took your masculine a while to awaken, and what I feel like maybe like some of the karmic energies weren't banking on was like the masculines having a spiritual awakening, okay? And this happened because they couldn't stop flirting with you. They couldn't stop mixing energy with you. They couldn't stop wanting to sneak around and get into your space somehow, right? Let me sneak a kiss. Let me sneak a taste. Like, I just need to taste you. I just need to kiss you. Okay? Nothing could stop this desire, this feeling of wanting to come towards you. And now that that's happened, many of you are now in the process of breaking down a lot of those barriers that kept you two apart. I see for a lot of you, you're going to start mingling. A lot of you are going to start maybe even like breaking certain patterns of behaviors within each other's generations, or because I'm hearing the word infiltration. So it's like you two are infiltrating each other's energy, and I feel like there's nothing that could have stopped that. no matter what. And now that many of your divine masculines are dreaming of you, it's even harder now to stay away from you. Before, it was just about the flirting. Now it's about safety. Like, whenever I'm away from this person, I feel off. Whenever I'm away from the divine feminine, I find myself isolating. I don't feel like myself. I repress. I feel closed off. I feel resistant to the world. I feel like that's what the karmic energies weren't counting on. It's like the connection is so strong between you two that whenever you and your masculine are kept apart, especially for too long, it's like you both are not the same. Your energies, it's like the flame stifles, it goes out. And when you guys, when your flames stifle, like, it's almost like you two are the light in your community. You're the light of, that's why many people might call you the life of the party, right? Masculine and feminines growing up, you guys always got this, make people laugh, you guys are goofy, always putting a smile on people's faces, right? So when you guys encounter one another, that energy, it like kind of, merges, and then it's even brighter. That's why when you guys are around each other, you birth things. Okay, you birth creativity. The divine feminine will all of a sudden start opening up spiritual businesses, and all of a sudden you'll start getting spiritual channelings. All of these things start unfolding for you because, you're glowing brighter. So when the karmic energies try to out that flame, they end up suffering as well because, the gifts, the energy that they feed off of, that you have, they lose it when you lose it, and you lose it when your counterpart's energy is suffering. So I feel like for a lot of your masculines through this reading, guys, that like they're experiencing so much clarity about, like the connection, who it is you are to them. And it's happening in a way that it's so private. Like, many of them could be dreaming, they could be having telepathy with you, visions, this intense, desire to be near you, this craving. And so, yeah, just prepare for that communication coming through. A lot of honesty, and most of all, that validation that, like, nothing, absolutely nothing is stopping them from coming towards you, okay? Many of you might be seeing numbers like 717, 711, 177, combinations of these numbers, and it represents, like, confidence, okay? Pushing through on this journey, being so seasoned, spiritually seasoned, that there's really nothing here that can create illusions for too long, okay? Tiny delays, tiny detours, but yeah, fully headed towards that destiny. I was going to say destination, but yeah, destiny is also very fitting here as well. All right, guys, if you guys would like a personal session, reach out to me on hipsy.com. Thank you to those of you who have been reaching out for the one-to-one sessions. I really have appreciated our conversations in the last week, guys. You know who you are. Thank you. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next reading, okay? You guys take it easy. All right, bye.